we'll start the video.
Hey, welcome back to Dad's Garage, and
I'm Jared from Guys Talking Cars, and we're here to take a ride in this amazing C7 Vet. I've never been in one.
it's kind of weird after being a Scat Pack guy for so many years.
Still another iconic American muscle car,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I mean, this is not just a regular Corvette. This is a Z06.
Yeah, Z06.
And what year?
17. So when they went with the C7 Z06 is the first time they ever did a supercharged. So we got a 6.2 supercharged V8, like Hellcat 6.2.
This is?
Yes.
So this is, okay. Okay, so this is supercharged.
Supercharged.
6.2.
Yep.
Okay. And the horsepower?
650.
That's what.
And
okay.
if you forget, they always put it right down here to remind you, 650, 650.
Oh, nice. I'm gonna get a picture of that. I like that. This is the engine that they ported over to the Blackwing, right?
Correct.
Okay, let's do this.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
These are fun. These things are so much fun. Now, I mean, the Scat Packs are fun too, but it's kind of ridiculous, actually. When I first got it, I thought it had too much power. I was like, okay, this is ridiculous, because the tires that were on it were more sort of racetrack oriented, the stock factory tires, but I could hammer it at 70 and you'd feel the back wiggle.
Really?
So I put new tires on it, and I did an all season, because we do get winter here sometimes, and I'm not keeping this baby locked up every weekend just because it's
Right.
40 degrees outside.
Right. So you can actually break this thing loose at 70.
With those tires, yeah, and I think
Okay.
it was because I really couldn't get them hot enough on the street to really stick. But these hook.
Yeah.
These tires hook. You don't spin it at 70 anymore. And I'm going to try to get you behind the wheel of this thing before we're done.
Okay. I'm not
Now-
gonna argue. So now the first thing I notice is this is it's obviously this is a lower car and
Yeah.
than my Scat Pack. I mean, than your
A
Scat
little
Pack.
bit, yeah. Especially getting in. Now the front valance and stuff is only slightly lower than a Scat Pack, which I was kind of surprised.
Yeah, and it rides probably more like the firmer settings on the Scat.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah. What's interesting right off, I gotta tell you, the exhaust note on that is real nice. That's factory. You didn't do anything to that?
It's
real
really
nice.
stock. And one thing that's kind of cool with the exhaust too that I like, and I don't like to make comparisons with the Scat Pack because they're not comparable cars.
No, they're really not. I'm sitting. They're really not. They're just two different things.
But one thing I do like better is, you know, you had to change it like to track mode to get your cool exhaust sound with the Scat Pack.
Yeah.
With this, you can go into the settings and you can set the exhaust by itself.
Okay.
So you don't have to go into a different mode to get track mode exhaust. And the way these do it is they basically bypass the rear muffler if you're in track mode exhaust sound.
Interesting.
Or you can go stealth, and it's significant. It's like so quiet when you go to stealth. But we all keep them in track mode.
Of course you do. Of course you do.
And when you're back here where you're looking from where we are too, you see those huge fenders, you know. You don't notice them as much from the outside of the car, but inside the car, those huge dips and rolls, right?
I was gonna say something is that I love the driver perspective over this hood. This is really cool. So you think this gets more eyes?
When I had the Scat Pack, I didn't think so because of how much attention the Scat Pack got. But now that I've been in this for 3 months, you look around and people are staring at you they're staring at the car all the time. And you know what's crazy to go along with that? My insurance on this car is about $50 a month cheaper than my Scat Pack was.
Okay, so you have a 500 horsepower 4-door sedan and a 650 horsepower supercharged Corvette is less.
Yes. And I talked to the insurance about it because it's like, what the heck is the deal with that? Is it that guys that drive Corvettes are typically a little bit more mature, a little older, the cars are garaged, you know? She said they're all of the above, and they don't get stolen at the rate the Mopars do either.
Interesting. This car is really, really, really nice looking. I mean, you got to see it in person for me to appreciate, right? I mean, the black with the white. And you pointed out, I had no idea the tires were that big. It's 315, is that what you
335.
335 on the back. I thought that what they put on the scats was big, but and the Hellcats, these are monsters.
They're absolute monsters.
You had it, what? You only had it. Ooh. Okay. That thing has some get up and go.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Let me get over here to this 75-mile express lane over here.
He's gonna open it up here. Look out.
Yeah. I think this is 45, so I'm gonna take it easy until we get on. I can get on this express up here at 75.
That is snappy.
Oh my gosh, my friend. I don't even think the supercharger's spooling yet.
Does it? Can you hear it when it spools up?
Sometimes you kind of can a little bit.
Because that's one of the things they say about the Blackwing. You can't hear the supercharger. Maybe from the outside you can hear it a little bit.
Yeah. Every once in a while, Joshua will be sitting there and he'll be like, I heard the supercharger. You know, because we all love that Hellcat supercharger sound.
Yeah.
And it's a smaller supercharger than what's on the Hellcat.
Woo! Okay! Yeah!
Yeah.
That was just ridiculous.
Yeah.
That thing had no hesitation.
Yeah, that supercharger spools up like that, and it's just, that's why, like, I mean, a Hellcat, you know, its purpose is straight line drag racing, right? I mean, that's what it does. But, and they're fantastic, they're amazing, and they're bulletproof cars too.
So are you still happy with the purchase? What have you had it 2 months?
I've had 3 months now,
Okay.
and I am very happy with it. I couldn't be more thrilled. And I thought the Mopar community was huge. I didn't realize the size of the vet community. So the vet syndicate just started, and I was like their first member, you know, because they're all my friends. And it's Justin from Horsepower Obsessed, Steve from Productive Dad Pranks, and then Jason from Front Seat Driver started this vet syndicate. And it was right after I got the vet. And, you know, so we've had 3 meets. We had 15 cars, I believe it was, at the first one. We had 32 cars at the second and 62 cars at the third one.
Wow.
Yeah, already. And it's like, it's weird, you know, people in vets, they all wave, you know. You get some of that with the Mopar, some do and some don't.
Okay.
All right, here we
go.
Heck yeah, let's do it, buddy.